Good morning. My name is Caroline. I am the leader of the Youth with a Mission team that has been living on the Island Reach, which is the boat located right at the quay in Conwy. And we've been here for the last 8 weeks. And just as some of you might remember, we had the privilege to already record a video at the beginning of our time here. And since we're leaving on Friday, we had another privilege to share with you how our time has been here. And a couple of minutes is not enough to share all the stories, and so I had to think this morning, like, which story will I tell? How has our time been? And I realized oftentimes we want to tell those stories with the biggest fruit, and we had a lot of stories with a lot of fruit. Like we had the privilege to baptize a homeless guy that we met on our first day here in Conwy. We were able to do an amazing contemporary worship evening. We had the privilege to help out with practical work in so many places. But yeah, do you rate a good story based on the fruits that it brought or on the seeds that you planted? And while I was contemplating on what to share, I was reminded of the verse of a song that has been in my heart for the last 4 years. I've been a missionary with Youth with a Mission for the last 4 years. And it's a song, and the lyrics say, there's a yes in my heart and it carries through eternity. Simple obedience changes history. And I just think simple obedience is something that really marked our time here. Just really love well and share Jesus' love wherever we would go. And that song, while I was thinking, reminded me of a time where I was leading a team in Bosnia. I've been part of Youth with a Mission, as I said, for a couple of years, and we were in Bosnia on the streets for a day to just evangelize, to tell people about Jesus, to bring the gospel. And it wasn't a fruitful day. At the end of the day, I was frustrated. I went to God and said, God, I don't know why we're doing this. I was frustrated. And God, in his soft voice, as he always does, told me, Caroline, at the end of the day, I don't ask you how many people did you convert in my name, how many people did you heal, but did you love well? And I think that's been the theme on this outreach on our 8 weeks here in Conwy, where we just really try to love, and it could look so many different ways. But for example, the story was like, we had our off day, we had one off day a week, and we were planning to have a campfire a little bit further from the boat at the beach. And when we were about to go out, we met another homeless guy, and we talked with him and just invited him over for a meal. And as I shared, we've had very fruitful stories, but that evening was just a hard evening. Like, the conversation didn't really go anywhere. It didn't bring a lot of life. And I was sitting there staring at the campfire, and I said, God, what are we doing? And then suddenly that Bible verse came to my mind that is in Matthew 25, where it says, for I was hungry and you gave me food. I was thirsty and you gave me a drink. I was a stranger and you took me in. I was naked and you clothed me. I was sick and you visited me. I was in prison and you came to me. And a bit further it says, inasmuch as you did to the one of the least of these, my brethren, you did it to me. And while that verse came up in my mind, it just changes everything, because it's again God asking, did you love well? And so I'm going to leave you with this little message of, like, don't always judge a good story based on the fruits that it brought, but just I think we oftentimes have to look at the seeds that we're planting. And at the end of the day, God doesn't ask us how many people we converted or how many people that we heal, but really, did we love well? And with that, I think as a team we would really love to thank all the people that helped us out in this time, that loved on us well, that cooked meals for us, just showed up with love and just care for us. And we're just really thankful and blessed, and we're very aware that without your help, without the help of Errol and David and the congregation here, it would have been a much harder time. And so thank you so much. It's been a privilege to be here with you. We enjoyed it a lot, and I hope we'll see each other again. Have a blessed rest of your day. And greetings from the team.